Okay, so like straight up, this hairstyle literally was just to keep it out of my face, but honestly, it's looking kind of cute. Just like a little bit cute. Hey everybody, it's Corey. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. I know it has been a little bit of time since I added to the Beauty 101 series, and today we're going to be adding to that. I have a lot of people asking me about bronzing and contouring and where to start and how to learn how to do it. So we are here to talk about the basics of bronzing and contouring. But before we jump into the video, we're going to do a little shameless plug. Because, you know, we got to. Just do it. If you're new here, please, please, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the little bell icon so you get the notification every single time that I post a new video. I upload videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok at Corri Goggin if you want to see more. The basics. So I will link all the products that we use today down below in the description if you are interested in buying them. Alright? What is contouring and why do we do it in makeup? Contouring is basically like a light trick. So it's a highlight and shadow trick to change the shape of your face. And these tricks work really, really well. Like you can literally turn yourself into a different person. A whole ass different person just by highlighting and shadowing your face in the correct way. You can change the whole shape of your face if you want to. So there are two different types of products that you can use to I guess like three different types. So the first type, I can't talk. So the first type of product that you can use to contour is powders. So right here I have the Hoola bronzer, which only comes in one color, and then I have the Kylie Cosmetics pressed bronzing powder, which this one is in Tequila Tan. So the next type of contouring is liquid contouring, which would be like concealer contouring. Right here I have the e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer, and I have the Hydrating Concealer. These products are a little frustrating because they don't really come in my shade for anything really. So, but the most famous one I think for contouring concealer is Tarte Shape Tape. I don't know why, I just had a brain fart. And then the third kind is a cream contour, so like the contour sticks. This one is the NYX Wonder Stick. I've used this clearly a lot. So one side is like a contouring shade and the other is a highlighting shade. Before we even put any makeup on my face, I do want to stress to you guys that contouring and bronzing are not the same. These terms are not interchangeable terms. They are different. They are different. That being said, because I have a lighter complexion and the way that I like to do my makeup, I choose to use two bronzing products. This bronzer and the Hoola bronzer. That is not a contour shade. You can buy certain contour shades. Alright? There's a train going by. Every single damn time. Every time. Every time. So when you're contouring and bronzing and highlighting your face, there are different products for different results. So for cream contour, for cream highlighting, the cream usually comes in a stick form like this, and it is so much easier and so much faster to put the cream on your face. You just blend it out with the beauty blender and it looks so much more natural. So much more natural. The only thing is if you are looking for a more chiseled, prominent look, if you do this, you are going to have to go back in over it with powder because it's not going to be that prominent. Both the powders and the liquid for the highlighting portion of it are a lot more prominent and more like glam makeup instead of like the low-key sort of makeup. So I think the way that I'm going to do this for us is I am going to do one half of my face with cream contour so you can see that, and then one half with the powder contour so you can also see that. And I did actually make a little diagram for us. I know with the light, don't have anything that can go behind it. Okay, so I know for the light it's kind of very, very difficult to see probably, but this is, you know, a face shape. So this purple is where you want to put your highlighting portion. So you want to put it on the bridge of your nose. I usually do my Cupid's bow, which you can do it or not do it. I know a lot of people do that a lot of different ways. Your chin, you want to line your kind of between your jawline and your cheekbone to make that stand out so that your cheekbone will be more chiseled. And you want to do under your eyes. You don't want to do a lot under your eyes though. The blue is the contour. Your contour pretty much you want here on your cheeks, you want it on your nose to give it a more chiseled effect and make it snatch. You want, in this case, to do it on your cupid's bow like that. I usually do it under my lip. I don't really need to, but I feel naked without it. And then your jawline and then your bronzer goes all around your face to give you a little bit of color. So while we do this, we are going to talk about some other things. I'm going to go in with the lighter highlighting side of my NYX Wonder Stick. Let me get my mirror like right in here. I'm going to do like, let's do my cupid's bow with that onto my chin. Right with that. And then we're going to take it, we're going to go like right up in here. We're gonna go like right under my eye. Right under my eye. Beautiful. With the cream contour, you may be tempted to put it all on your face and then just blend it out. However, if you are doing that, it literally will just melt it all together and like make it come out muddy because you're tapping on the light and then you're tapping on the dark and then you're going back to light. It's not really gonna help your case like at all. So you just go in with your beauty blender, your beauty sponge, and just blend it right on into your skin. And as you can see, it is already a little bit lighter right in there. And then this one is more of like a contouring stick than a bronzing stick, as weird as that is. So I am actually going to take this, we're going to go like right here, all the way down, kind of right there. I like to try and bring it up higher because my cheekbones are non-existent. So I kind of just bring it here, kind of angle it more towards like the bottom of my nose rather than, I'm gonna do this, bring it all up here. I add little lines so it kind of gives me a little more of a, you know, less of a forehead, I guess. This is really difficult because the stick is really low, and then I'm gonna come to my jawline right here, and then I'm gonna do that. Alright, see? Even not blended, it literally makes my lips so much bigger! Alright, and then we are just gonna blend this. So, this Wonder Stick actually doesn't have any bronzing component to it. It's more of just like a contouring stick. So you will still kind of need to add some bronze to your face. Because bronzing, really the difference between contouring and bronzing is the placement on the face and the coloring of it. So when you are contouring, you are trying to sculpt out big shadows in your face, which means that you don't want that color to be a light color. You want it to be a cool toned color. So no warmth whatsoever. Whereas when you're bronzing, you want to bring some warmth and some color into your face, and you want it to be on all the parts of your face that the sun normally hits. So it's like a sun-kissed glow. So moving on to our like pressed powder and like liquid coverage, I use the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in the shade Fair Beige. This one is also in Fair Beige. However, the hydrating one is a different color than the matte one, or the normal one, as you can see. So I usually use the hydrating one, as much as I would love to use it like all over. I just use it for like blemishes and things like that. So it's a thick boy, let me tell you, a thick one. Alright, and then we're gonna just do this up and down the nose. We're gonna do it here, and when I do liquid, I always just do like a little bit under the eye because you really don't need that much. And the shape of my face, or the shape that I try to give my face, I want to define my cheekbones, so I usually just try and like pull my contour up, but not all the way out to the side of my face, because when you pull it all the way out to the side of your face, you make your face look a lot bigger this way, so it turns your face from an oval shape into a round shape. So we are blending, blending, blending. As you can see, like, ooh, she bright. She bright. See? Nice. Not too far over. Doesn't elongate my face, but it brightens up my under eye. See? I did also go ahead and add some in here as well, because I definitely forgot to do that. But now it is time for the contouring and the bronzing. And you can also use blush to contour your face as well. I know there are a lot of people on TikTok that use blush to contour their face. Typically, is this brush dry? Yes. So this is the brush that I use to do my bronzing. It is a very dense, thick boy. I love it. It's from Complex Culture, and it is the Press and Set Bronzer brush. So I'm going to take my Kylie bronzer in the color Tequila Tan, and we are going to just hit all the points on my face that the sun would naturally hit. Would be like the forehead. It would be like your, like right on your cheekbone. You don't want to do too much though. Right in here, yeah. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. And then I also really, really, really just like to give my jawline a little color. And then we go in with like contour and like really sculpt it out later. Right on the cheekbone. See? Right on the cheekbone. Right in there. Beautiful. That's literally all. My hair is literally falling out. This is literally all you need to bronze. So then I go in with my contour. Like I said, I use the Hoola from Benefit. It only comes in one shade. This is, you know, cool. Vegeta. This is like a cool tone. So I usually take this brush that is also from Complex Culture. And this is actually the Precision Concealer brush. But I use this for my contour. So I usually just kind of deepen that up right there. And then I kind of take the triangle part and I just go right in there. Right in there. And that's it. And then I'll take a brush. This one is just an Ulta Beauty blush brush. But I just really like this for blending. And just blend and blend and blend and blend. I think that I washed my brushes last night. I think this brush was still wet. Oh my god, I'm dumb. I am a dumb. When you are blending, you just want to continuously blend upward. If you blend downward, you are going to get a muddy line, which you can also always fix. You can always fix a muddy line, you know. And then I take this, like, definitely like an eyeshadow brush, but it's fine. It's like a nice precision kind of tip, and I use this for my nose and my Cupid's bow. So we're gonna go ahead and do a little bit. So I do my Cupid's bow just like this, just two little lines, and then Vegeta, and I blend it out, and then I do my nose. So I do underneath to kind of keep it looking smaller, you know, like my nose is pretty small already. I do this right on the edge of where I just put that concealer, all the way up to my brow. That way I can just blend it into the brow and it looks nice and natural. And then, you know, continue right on the other side, all the way up, making us look nice and snatched. Sorry, I need to get my eyebrows down. They're like mad uneven, and you can really, really tell. And then usually I take a little bit and just kind of stick it right in there, just because it makes your nose look snatched. So then I personally, for this part, I always use a smaller brush. This is a Jaclyn Hill Morphe brush from Jaclyn Hill's collection, and it is the JH30 brush. So it's like a big, nice, fluffy. I'm gonna go in and just Blend it. Oh my god, this is always the worst part. It always tickles so much to blend my Cupid's bow. I know a lot of other people actually reverse what I do in the Cupid's bow. They put the highlight on the lines and they put the contour shade in the Cupid's bow to make it look more defined. I have never done that. This is the way I have always done it. This is the way I learned how to do it. It's just, I don't know. Because sometimes when you do it, if you contour your Cupid's bow the wrong way, honestly, it looks like you have a little mustache. So, I really don't like to experiment that much because it makes me nervous. It makes me nervous. See, nice little blendy, blendy, blendy on the nose. JD, say hi to the YouTubes. So if you are a queen that loves to have a very sharp contour, what I suggest for you is to bake your face. And baking, long story short, is using your setting powder and pressing it into your skin in certain places. However, I do not suggest baking for everybody. You do not need to bake if you have dry skin. It will dry your skin out and make your skin look nasty. And we don't want that. No flaky dry skin for us. We don't like that. It's just not a good look. And that's it. Okay, so we're nice and blended, and you can obviously tell that this side just looks, you know, a little more defined than this side with the cream contour. And I'm actually going to go in, and you can honestly contour with blush as well. I am going to go in with, I usually use this brush. I think it's, yeah, that should be fine. So this is another brush. I think I got it from Primark. This is the brush that I usually use for blush, just because, like, you know, it's a nice fluffy brush. It gives me a nice light blush, not a huge, like, pinky blush. This blush is actually in the shade Close to Perfect. It's something more of a peach than a pink. And of course we gotta do the nose just to add a little more definition to our face. I think my only other tip for contouring and bronzing is to definitely make sure you get a shade that fits the tone of your face. If you are a light-skinned queen, you don't want to be too dark. You don't want your bronzer to be too dark. You don't want your contour to be too dark, which is why I use, you know, 2 different bronzers. And bronzers do also come in warm tones versus cool tones, so you do need to be careful and watch out for that. Just make sure you're swatching everything and make sure you are looking up what your skin tone needs to be complemented. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed. I really hope you got some insight on some contouring. And if you have any more questions, please leave them down in the... If you have any more questions, please leave them down in the comments below. I will get back to you, and I will see you guys next time.